the top of the show, I was having a conversation with my friend Sam, who's a great chef, but he also has type 1 diabetes, and he's really watched his diet his whole life through so that, you know, he can help moderate that. But it's such a great lesson, we were saying, and that's why we brought in Dr. Ian today. Our good buddy Dr. Ian is back. And he's going to school us in how to use a farm, F-A-R-M, a pharmacy instead of a pharmacy. Dr. Ian Smith.
I like that.
Yeah. Right? Now, there is so much we really can control. Another great chef friend of mine, Seamus, he controls his RA with diets.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's interesting, you know, a lot of the medications we use really have their basis back in Chinese medicine. They really start off as herbs and supplements. And so it's no surprise that natural foods have these great medicinal properties. But we now becoming more mainstream. It's become more mainstream. Before, you know, Western doctors didn't like to talk about kind of natural ingredients. Now it's part of the mainstream, and it's great. I'm so glad we're doing this because there's some basic things. These things are more affordable, less side effects, and accessible. Some people don't have health insurance, for example, or can't get all the medications they need.
That's
Maybe
right.
some of these things actually can you know,
help.
fill in the gap. Absolutely. So there are
And
a lot
you know,
of
I don't want to bash medicines either. I mean, you know, modern science is fantastic, and we live longer and better lives than ever before.
Sure.
There's a place for both of them.
Listen, there's a time and place, and sometimes you really do need prescription medication. Sometimes you may not need it. And remember, all drugs carry side effects, all of them, even the good ones. And so with these, we don't have this. So let's start with chocolate.
Okay.
You know, chocolate, of course, beyond tasting great, right?
Yay!
Beyond tasting great. Chocolate has shown in many studies to be very good for suppressing your cough. A lot of cough medications have codeine in it, which is one of the old cough suppressants. But studies have found that theobromine, which is in chocolate, actually can be 33% more effective than the codeine in your cough suppressant. And beyond that, heart health effects are great for dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's important. So chocolate's a great
And antioxidants.
Antioxidants, flavonoids. So it's not just good for the cough suppression, but this is a case where you get more than just the intended target, which is reduce your cough.
But it's dark chocolate versus
Dark chocolate. So you're going to hold the bag, this nice Rachel Ray bag, okay?
Thank you.
So
Thank you for the
hold
luck.
with me. Okay, so this is our first scope.
Well,
Now,
we gotta take two because
Take
you
two.
can have one and I'll have one.
okay, all right, great. Next is honey. My kids love honey.
I love
and
honey too.
And honey is great. For a long time we've known that honey is an antibacterial, which means you can apply it to your skin to treat as a topical antibacterial. Now, here's the key. Why does it happen? Bees make a protein called defensin-1. And this is the first time in a new study that we've shown that this protein can actually deal with bacteria that are resistant to typical antibiotics.
Well, so let me suss this out.
Sure.
So say I have a cut or a burn, which of course you can tell by looking at my arm, happens often. I could put a little honey on it and a bandage over it and...
We have been shown that, especially for skin bacteria, that honey can be very good at preventing the infection and for burns also. So this is great for you, not just sweet, but also very good for you.
I need two of those too. I burn myself.
Why not, right? All right, come on over here. I want to show you some things in the fresh fruit. I love fresh fruits. My kids love it. My wife loves it. These are great.
I love fresh fruit too.
They're great. And remember, the key always is color. Color is great. Color has something called anthocyanins, which are important for fighting those bad diseases and also for pain relief. So if you look at cherries, we'll look at cherries right now, okay? These are dried cherries. We don't, you know, fresh cherries are not in season right now, so we prefer fresh, but it's not dried. Cherries are great because they have great pain relief. It's been shown that absolutely, cherries can be great because they can inhibit the enzymes that promote pain in your body.
Wow.
So they have shown that about 20 cherries can be equally effective as an anti-inflammatory like an aspirin.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that great?
That is unbelievable.
So we're going to
Get
take
some cherries
some
in there.
cherries. You get two. I know you like the two with kids. Okay.
I love knowing that.
It's great,
12,
right?
12 cherries is like
12 to 20 cherries.
Wow.
Yeah, depending how big they are.
That's fantastic.
It's great, right? But remember the color. The color is the purples, the reds, and the blues are important, okay?
Purples, reds, blues.
Now, here we go. Now, my great aunt, when she was alive, these guys used to come to her backyard, and he was an Asian guy, and he used to take mint. And I kept saying, why is he taking this mint? Once again, mint has tremendous medical properties. First of all, it can be very good for relieving stomach pain. You take mint, put it in some warm water or some seltzer water instead of ginger ale, which we always use as a kid. This can have the same kind of effect. The also beauty of mint is the mint oil. The mint oil is able to block nerve endings and nerve signals to reduce pain. Smell that. I just love the smell of that.
It
Isn't
smells
this great?
amazing. So you just muddle this in hot water?
That's right. Put it in
Gotcha.
hot water, drink it.
Put a little honey in there?
That's right. A little
There
honey
you go,
in
a
there,
little
right?
honey in there. We're doing well.
Not bad, right? Not bad.
All right, we got time for one more.
Yeah,
Let's
this is our
finish
last one.
big.
So, cashews. You've been snacking on these all day already. Cashews are
I
great.
love raw cashews.
Right, but I love without the salt. We don't need the salt necessarily,
salt.
okay? But these contain things that are called anacardic acids. And these anacardic acids can be very important for preventing the bug that causes tooth decay.
No kidding.
Streptococcus mutans can cause tooth decay, and if you consume these without the side effects, you can actually help prevent that tooth decay. Not bad, right? Look at those beautiful white teeth. So we're going to take some of these.
How about that, huh? Man, I love it when you come. I learn so much, and you just make it fun to be a healthier person.
Eat natural. There's a reason why
Eat
raw foods are
natural.
good. That's right.
I love that, Ian. We're going to put all these tips up on the website, too. This show is jam-packed with information. Up next, I'll meet you guys back in the kitchen. I'm making one of my sister's favorites.